Aloha and welcome. I'm Panther and this is Jusant. I had played a demo of this. I don't remember if I did it on the channel or not, but oh, a French nautical term for a receding tide. Oh, okay. So it's ebb. I'll have to look up how to pronounce it via French, because that means half of those letters aren't actually there. So, from what I remember of the demo, this game is incredibly relaxing, but also pretty, it's the lighter half of dystopian future. Clearly, this is a place where the sea has dried up and everything like that. It's focused around climbing. And it gives me some Journey vibes if you've ever seen that game played. I'd say don't worry. All this walking part is just the intro, but I honestly don't know. The demo started me at a cliff, and I climbed it. And I played that demo to its end. It was so much fun. That would be the cliff that I was climbing. I did not get up even halfway to it. Normally, I like playing a bit more involved games, but today, I just want to sit back and play a game that is focused around just doing something. I believe there's some audio logs or not audio logs, but like text logs. That is where the demo ended. Nope, gotta change that. Hate it so much when the controller vibrates. But other people like it, so I prefer to have the option to turn it on and off. So, Chapter 1, Daymark. Settings, Control. Save. So now it'll either not vibrate at all, or vibrate so bad my hands go numb. We shall see when it happens, if it happens. Safety rope. That's right, I remember that. Used that a couple of times. I I have a soft spot for games that have interesting controls. And this game definitely has one of those mechanics that allows me to play around with stuff. There. And that I like. I'm kind of sick and tired of the games that are like, oh no, when you're climbing, you're always draining stamina. I'm like, you've never been climbing before. Like, there are ways to rest while climbing. And if you're actually a climber, you know how to do that. I mean, there are times where it's clearly just for game mechanic purposes, and that's fine. There we go. Another sleep turning over stones at the old delta. Harvest 2 belay stations for parts. A good catch. That should be enough to reopen the route to the Ogled Cape. Otherwise, it's all smooth sailing. A couple of old lanterns I think I can revive. Folks used to throw this stuff away. Oh, and I finally caught an old knitting machine from Iryu, who's been asking for one for cycles. Not great, and not in a great shape, but we should be able to tinker with it. Still not sure how I'm going to haul it up to low tide, though. Note to self. Stop doing business with Rim. All he does is dismantle my discoveries and sell them for parts in the heights. He claims to be a repairman, but he's nothing but a four-armed salesman. That's what. I read a letter. That was the achievement that popped up. Okay, there's that direction. Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. There you go. Oh, okay. I am going down. That's cool. I remember that being a thing in the demo. There. basically, this is a shortcut. Shell? Listen to a shell. Yiki. How are things at the sawmill? Business has been slow at the restaurant. Almost no one came last music night, even though people are climbing down from all over. I know we don't play the shells anymore, but still. I was thinking that adding scaffolding to the side of the upside-down cliff might help steer passengers this way. I miss seeing the packed patio. Can you take care of it? I checked the low tide and everybody agrees. Hey, Mio. Listen, these things happen. I hope one day you'll ask me to do something besides taking boats apart to make ladders. Like, if I'm free for a romantic dinner for two. Anyway, all good for your scaffolding. Since the village approves, I don't have much wood to choose. I don't have much wood to choose from after that new path to the plain I had to build. But I still have a wreck or two left over. I'll get to it when the currents allow. I owe you one, thanks. You're the best. By the way, did you ever run into old Soja? I think she's rummaging around in your area right now. If you see her around, do you mind telling her that I need a new hob over my oven? Mine's taking on water. In the meantime, set sail for the restaurant. I'm not sure how romantic it'll be, but we can always share a half-cooked meal. One element of this game that I did like, even from the demo and what I could see of it, is that it was all really built around the concept that this isn't Earth. Oh. There we go. I don't remember there being any, like, problematic events, aka monsters or stuff like that. It was just this. Oh, and those things. I normally like to go into games blind. But experimental games like this are tricky. Because, like, I myself loved the Longest Shore and I forget what it was called. Basically the two where you were controlling a boat to get from one place to another. Had a super long video on that. You can find it on my channel if you want to watch it. But I liked those games. They had no talking, but those type of games I've always had a fondness for because they practice something that I love in storytelling, and that is the environment is just as able to be a storyteller as any character. Okay. Oh, okay. Ooh, that was bad. Oh. Damn. It's one hell of a throw. And up we go. Haha. Okay. This reminds me of a game that I had limited interactions with because of PlayStation Plus, which I don't have anymore. The scummy nature of the bigger companies have very much gotten me to stay away from most of them these days. I used to be a PlayStation, not fanboy, but fan. Like, I would enjoy a lot of the PlayStation games and stuff along that line, but man, these days, both of them are terrible in their own ways. Lynn's gone to Heights to ask to extend the site. With the boss gone, the wind's gone out of our sails when it comes to digging. Not such a bad thing. Lifting boxes, crates, and barrels is my area of expertise, but shifting through old stones, at the slightest pitch and roll, everybody's knees start quaking. Anyway, I was going to get used to the idea of working with archaeologists, making myself useful again. Already the work's dried up. I doubt I'll start up again. It'll start up again. I don't see how we can move forward. How about you? How are things at low tide? Is Dee Dee still refusing to go to school? My love, I am so happy to hear from you. We missed you so much, Dee says. I'm homeschooling her and I am very much out of my depth. Do you remember the names of all the regions of the tower? I don't remember learning that. I gave Dee a homework assignment about the old altar to keep her busy for a while. She's supposed to copy the design. I ended up going with her. It's been ages since I last ventured behind the village. I had forgotten how dark it is. But you know, Dee, she's gutsy. And she enjoyed diving into the past, just like you. Speaking of which, have your archaeologists finally found out how the tides work? They've been digging for a while now. Get it? Do you know when they'll be back up here? Looks like they never came back up. Hello? Complete a cairn. Cairns are weird things. I have seen references to them across so many different nationalities that it's kind of amazing, honestly. The control of this game is so nice. Okay. And if I remember correctly, we're approaching where the end of the demo was. Whoop, whoop. I like the music. Very soft. Hiya, Bianca. You must have cast off for who knows where. I went back to the post relay. Still no water. Surprise, surprise. Sarah and Faz are still sorting through everything by hand. And I've gotten roped into helping with deliveries. Me, on Pebbleback. Can you imagine what a sight that is? Even I'm laughing at myself. Still, why not, eh? It's fresh start, and I quite like seeing the world as the mail comes in. Well, it would be nicer if this damn pebble would change course when I asked it to. I'm telling you, it's so stubborn. Worse than your old mom. Honestly, though, what a nightmare. Anyway, I'm going to miss the tide at this rate. I'll leave you a letter by the door. Oh, hi. Another cairn. Before I go there, is there a reason to come down here? Hey, Bianca. How are things down there? I hear your boss sailed off into the horizon. Good riddance. Never liked him anyway. Things here at the hut are pretty quiet. Not many people stop by these days. A seasonal job where there are no more seasons. I'm starting to get bored. You could tell because I'm starting to scratching letters. Tell me just something to distract you, wouldn't you? I'm so glad to hear from you. Yeah, I'm about as useful as a buoy on dry land. But no surprises there. You've been gone for a while, so maybe you don't know, but everything here is closed. Except for old Inu's shop. He's still raising chocos. Biza tried to convince him to leave them. Remember Biza? The little terror from back of the classroom? They caught they got caught in a gale. It was amazing. No one's dared try that again since. Did you know they're going to keep you on? Do you know if they're going to keep you on if you stop coming by? You might be seeing more folks soon, though. I came across a classified ad. They're mounting an expedition to explore the crow's nest. I'd like that. But going off on an adventure with strangers? Ugh. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Heading into the clouds, huh? That sounds like quite something. I better stock the hold, and I bet they'll be coming this way. You know what? You should join them. Come see me too. You don't have any excuses since you're out of a job. It would be nice to be a nice change from the few stray travelers that still come by. Hey, the other day another climber got stuck in at Weeping Rock Pass. I had to go fetch them. If only you could see them. Stupid enough to eat hay, as they say around here. Okay, it's settled. I'll be waiting for you. Interesting. Oh, okay. Hello, little piggy thingy. Some of this trips my acrophobia up. But at the same time, God, is it gorgeous. I don't know where this story is going to go. And unfortunately, I do know that a lot of the games like this, they're real heart-wrenchers. Logbook, 12 octaves after Jusant. I'm finally leaving. I'm so happy I couldn't sleep a wink. At the old harbor master's office, a note caught my eye. It sounded like poetry. Expedition into the clouds. Seeking hope and water. Join us at 12 octaves. Becca and Aru's farm. High field to journey together. After spending so long maintaining and trying to find a meaning in life, it'll do me good to see the world, as Imi would say. Hopefully, we'll be stopping by her hut. Just the thought of seeing her again is enough to tell me I'm making the right decision. With any luck, there'll be other adventurers leaving from low tide. I don't want to make my way to the meeting point with the rest of the expedition all by myself. The only time I ever left here was for the harvest festivals when I was a small fry. So an expedition like this is no small matter. They want to set sail for the clouds. Oh no, my parents. I forgot about them. What am I going to tell them? Hey folks, I'm going off to an adventure. See you around. And only if I make it back alive? Of course, Becca, dear. Don't forget to bring snacks. I'd better not say anything. I should bring snacks. What else? What do people normally take on this type of trip? One thing's for sure, though. There's a journal without a log. What's a journal without a logbook? Journey without a logbook. I've got it covered. I plan to make like the expeditions that set off to the salt plain in search of springs. I'm going to scatter my journal entries all along the way for anyone who might come after us, starting with this message. Farewell from my lighthouse. You welcomed me with wonder, and kept me company as I pondered. Too much. You've always been here for me, and I'm leaving you to the wave breaks. Who will watch over you from the sky? And to watch over this message, I'm going to leave one of my creations. Adventure calls. One of your creations. Oh. Oh, the lighthouse. Right there. Okay, that's interesting. Woo! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Huh. Actually. There we go. Let's try that again. And that would be the point of those things. I needed to double jump there. Ah, there you go. Pull yourself up. I do like how fast it recharges too. So you're not spending forever waiting for your stamina to come back. Hello. I asked Mio for help, but it's no use. The door won't budge. There's no way of knowing how its inner mechanisms work. Does it have anything to do with the lost ocean? Mio isn't much of a handyman either, but you'd think we'd be able to figure it out between the two of us. He had to weigh anchor a date, he said. It's true, he did seem rather dressed up to tinker around. Rather perfumed, too. None of this answers my questions, though. I've explored you from deck to hold, and no matter how far along when I started, I'm no further along than when I started. I still don't know what you could have been used for, my lighthouse. Your paintings seem to allude to water falling from the sky, but pfft, that's pretty vague. Now what am I supposed to do? Water from the... So, this isn't a lighthouse. Sounds like it's either a rain catcher or something similar. Okay. Chapter 2. Migration. Oh, okay. Oh, that's actually really cool. Huh. Ooh. Oh, there you go. That's cool. Yeah, no, the demo ended just after activating that. Come on. There you go. There. No, that's the button. Oh, hello. Activate a fish shell. Okay, I don't know what that means. Well, okay. Hey. There. Okay. Well, given that saved, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. I hope you all are enjoying this. I'll probably do this while my voice is recovering and while I'm like getting back into the swing of things. Until next time, have fun, be safe, and aloha.